Hey guys, and welcome to I Want My Angst TV Reviews. I'm Sarah. Today we are going to be talking about the Disney Plus original movie, Sneakerella. When I originally saw the trailer for this film, I was very excited. I love a twist on a Cinderella story, and please correct me if I'm wrong, I think this is like maybe the only, if not maybe like one of 3 films that does a gender flip with the story of Cinderella. We meet Elle, who is a young boy who works in his late mother's shoe store, and his stepfather and his 2 sons are, the epitome of evil in this world. The stepfather really just is grieving in his own right, and the 2 sons just don't love how their world was uprooted years ago and just really want to get back to Jersey. So I feel like that tells you a lot. Elle has a best friend named Sammy and even a fairy godpadre. The magic and whimsy in Sneakerella is absolutely that of what you would expect from Disney. The music is fun and very modern. The choreography and cinematography on the film is incredible and so much fun to watch. I think using sneaker culture, which used to be so underground and now it's like this force, as the catalyst and the passion and drive behind the character of Elle is so smart, especially when a shoe is basically a character in the Cinderella story. So I think that is such a fun way to put a twist on such an old tale.
Sneaker royalty.
Designed for the King brand? That's my dream.
Chosen Jacobs as Elle is phenomenal. You might recognize him from It or even Castle Rock on Hulu, but with Sneakerella, Chosen shows an entirely different side to him than I actually ever expected. He is so charming, his voice is lovely, and I like how the music is a mix of singing and rap. It's kind of like a Lin-Manuel musical, but not done by Lin-Manuel, if that makes sense.
Sorry.
And of course, there's always a love interest, and his is with Kira King. Lexi Underwood plays Kira King, the youngest daughter of Darius King, the famous NBA player, played by famous NBA player Jack Salley. I love using people from the world. It just adds a level of groundedness and realness that some people can pretend to have, but when you use someone like John, it's just real. I also really appreciate that a story about kids, they look like kids. And whenever I say this, it's because I grew up in an era where 30-year-olds were playing 15-year-olds. And it just is so refreshing to see actual kids of the appropriate age playing these characters. Something fun to look out for is, if you remember in The Heights, there was a lot of drawings on the screen. Sneakerella has the same effect, and if you look closely, you can find little nuggets of homages to the original Cinderella, one of which is my favorite, which is the angry bird squawk. Sneakerella is a fun, modern version of the Cinderella story. I absolutely love the gender flip of telling this story. We've seen Cinderella through the eyes of a teenage girl a million times. I'm so happy that we finally get one for young boys to truly relate to in a way that they weren't possibly able to before. Honestly, my only complaint on this movie is the runtime. It is almost 2 hours long, and I feel like that is just a little long for a Disney musical, but I also feel like that might be the standard now, since even Cheaper by the Dozen was almost 2 hours long. But I do think films like this suffer a little bit in the middle when really just hacking off about 10 minutes would do the film such a service.
My shoe!
Well, that would be its own kind of magic.
Thank you guys so much for watching. Again, I'm Sarah. Make sure you're subscribed to our channel. Comment, let me know what you thought about Sneakerella. Thumbs up this video and ring that bell so you don't miss out on any more angsty videos.